11 passengers died when a train hit a microbus while crossing the railway line in Mirasai of Chattogram. Uzbekistan has expressed the interest in opening its own embassy and flights in Bangladesh. And a plan has been formulated to address the learning deficit during the Corona period, says Education Minister. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Mytv News. I'm Fawzia Roshan with you in the newsroom today. We are still watching the headlines and I'm going to the details. 11 passengers died when a train hit a microbus while crossing the railway line in Mirasai of Chattogram. All the deceased were passengers of the microbus. The accident took place on Friday around 1:30 p.m. near Barakatia railway station in Kayachora Jhorna area. Locals said that while crossing the railway line, the Mohanagar Parboti train leaving Dhaka for Chittagong pushed the microbus about 1 kilometer ahead. The passengers of the microbus were coming to see the Kayachora waterfall. Divisional Transport Officer of Eastern Railway Ansar Ali said that while the train was crossing Barakatia station, the microbus went up on the railway line by pushing the bamboo of the level crossing. It caused an accident. Uzbekistan has expressed their interest in opening its own embassy and flights in Bangladesh. The respectives of the country expressed their interest in the third-level meeting on trade and economic cooperation between the interim governments of Bangladesh and Uzbekistan. Deputy Prime Minister Jamshed Kozdev, who is visiting Bangladesh, have expressed interest in investing in the garments industry as well as agriculture, medicine, tourism and leather sectors in a meeting held in a hotel in the capital today. Commerce Minister Tipu Munshi was also present on the occasion. The minister said that the issues proposed by two countries will soon come into effect by the end of this year. The government has turned Bangladesh into a failed state, and they cannot be given another chance, says BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir. He also commented that even though the government has fooled people, they have become hollow inside. He made that protest rally in the capital against the load shedding. Besides, the BNP leaders also claimed that the situation will not change without resigning and handing over power to a neutral government. A plan has been formulated to address the learning deficit during the Corona period, says Education Minister Dr. Deepu Moni. She said this in reply to the question of the journalists after attending the Family Day program of the District Police at the Jodhpur District Police Lines today. The minister said that plans have been adopted for those who have this learning deficiency. A ministerial meeting will be held in this regard this week. After the meeting, the implementation will start with the final approval in this matter. The namaz-e-janaza of a Bengali newspaper, Daily Desh Ruprantor editor Amit Habib has been held. The first janaza took place at the newspaper office in the Bangla motor area of the capital at around 10:20 am on Friday. His second namaz-e-janaza was held at the Jatiya Press Club at 11:40 am. His body is being taken to his village home in Jhenaida for burial. Amit Habib died on Thursday night while undergoing treatment at the National Institute of Neurosciences and hospital in the capital. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina mourned his death, praying for the salvation of the departed soul. Before joining Desh Rupantor, Amit Habib worked for different dailies, including Kalir Kanto, Shomokal, Joy Jaydin, and Bhorer Kagoj in different positions. In 2018, Amit joined Desh Rupantor as its editor. International Tiger Day today. Every year on 29th July, International Tiger Day is celebrated all over the world. After years of a decline, the number of Bengal tigers has seen a slight increase globally from 106 to 114. Officials and experts said it was a result of a continuous action and advocacy led by governments, law enforcers and local communities, which began with the Global Tiger Summit in 2010. Even though this development appears to be an auspicious one for conversation, the bump of the number of tigers is far below the target of doubling the number by 2022. The target was set by 13 nations at the 2010 summit in Russia. Viewers, now international news. Chinese President Xi Jinping warned his American counterpart Joe Biden against supporting Taiwanese independence, saying those who play with fire will be burned. The scheduled phone call, their fifth since Mr. Biden took office last year, touched on a range of issues including a strategic competition, global security and Ukraine. The two presidents also agreed to schedule what would be their first in-person summit since Biden took office, lasting over 2 hours. Thursday's call comes amid heightened tensions between China and the United States as concerns mount over a possible visit to Taiwan by U.S. House of Representatives Speaker Nancy Pelosi. At least 8 people have died in the southeastern U.S. state of Kentucky due to flash floods. Rescue work is going on in the flood-affected areas. Flooding occurs in the region from rainfall and runoff from the Ohio River to the north in Kentucky and the Appalachian Mountains to the east. Meanwhile, flooding conditions also developed in much of West Virginia and southwestern West Virginia. Helicopters and boats are being used to rescue stranded people from flood-hit areas. There are still power cuts in some areas. On the other hand, there is an appreciation of widespread damage due to floods.
Handled by members of the National Guard, the fish.
Mexico's security forces have rescued 94 migrants from a highway in the coastal state of Veracruz. These migrants were inside an abandoned truck. Mexican authorities said the truck carrying the migrants suffered an oxygen shortage. Some made a hole in the truck and many came out by breaking the roof. Carlos Enrique Escalade, head of the state immigration office, said 94 migrants were rescued on Thursday. Many died by jumping off the roof while escaping. Viewers, now news on sports. Bangladesh will face Maldives today in their third match in SAFE Under-20 Football Championship. The youth of Bengal started well by winning the first 2 matches of the tournament. In the first match, Sri Lanka lost 1-0 to Mirzopias. In the second match, Bangladesh won 2-1 against the current champion India. Paul Mole's disciplines wanted to continue the winning streak against Maldives. Bangladesh Under-20 team wants to make the way to the final easier by winning this match. Winning the first 2 matches will give confidence to the team. The match will start at 7:30 p.m. Bangladesh time at the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar, India. Viewers, about to dive into the headlines once again. 11 passengers died when a train hit a microbus while crossing the railway line in Mishorai of Chattogram. Uzbekistan has expressed the interest in opening its own embassy and flights in Bangladesh. A plan has been formulated to address the learning deficit during the corona period, says Education Minister. Chinese President Xi Jinping warned U.S. President Joe Biden against supporting Taiwanese independence. And Bangladesh will face Maldives today in their third match in SAF Under-20 Football Championship. That's all from our newsroom for now. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit YouTube/MyTVBD News. And to watch all our programs, visit YouTube/MyTV Bangla, Facebook/MyTV Bangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to join with us. Till then, stay connected. Allah Hafiz.